Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video, and we're going to be doing an in-depth guide for ALICIA, the new water-based hunter. I'm super excited for her. I just summoned her just in some of my previous videos. Now, a couple things that I'll talk about today are going to be like her weapon, her skills, artifacts. We'll do a play test. Now, just really quickly, in terms of like where you want to get her in terms of number of dupes and advancements, I think the sweet spot for like kind of like free to play low spenders A2. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet. I summoned like almost 300 rate up tickets, but that still was not able to get her A2. So a little bit unlucky on my part in terms of the rate up tickets, but I'll probably get her eventually before the event ends. There's like 20 days left from when I'm making this video. So what I would go ahead and do for you guys is, yeah, go ahead and try to draw her from the rate up area, and then yeah, A2 is probably where you'd want to be at. Of course, she does have her weapon. I was able to get this like really quickly based on like the number of summons that I just did. She has an event going on for her right now. So it's just the capsule draws. So basically like you get a bunch of stuff from doing the missions here, but also summons. So you'll get her weapon naturally this way. And then you also get these weapon designs. So I was able to get the weapon designs. And then what you basically do, of course, is you'll go ahead and go to crafting. And then you'll go ahead and just craft that. And I'm almost going to get a third one here as well. So I might get that before the event runs out. So yeah, I mean, her weapon is obviously the one that you'd want to use if you can get it. If not, she does scale based off attack. So anything that does like damage or maybe power gauge. So you can either use like the book, the axe here, you can use the steel dagger. Like all of these are pretty much pretty good. You can't really go wrong with most of these. Well, besides the shield, just don't use the shield. But other than that, anything else is pretty feasible and viable on her. Then moving over to her skills, she does some pretty strong abilities here. We can go ahead and take a look. So looking at Winter Storm, just basically does a good amount of water damage, applies freeze, a 30% chance to do that, and also creates a shield, which is pretty good as well. Then there's also Ice Needle, which just does like water damage, 2000%, which is pretty good for level 4. And then we can also look at our passive before I get too ahead of myself right here. Basically, from using your basic skills and also the QTE skill, this one right here, she's going to be applying these frost stacks, and then it'll consume those stacks, and then basically it's going to increase damage by 60%. Yeah, it can stack up to 3 times, so 180%. Actually, wait, can stack up to 5 times. So that is pretty insane. I think that, yeah, I mean, in terms of like Cerberus, she's a counter. That's kind of what I'll do the play test for as well. That's the main point, I feel like, for ALICIA, for the water-based content. And then, yeah, like I said, A1, you just get like when the shield is active, you can get increased crit hit and crit hit damage. So that's nice to have, but really A2 is where you want it to go, because that's where you get some additional stacks, which increases her damage by quite a bit. So that's the gist here. If we take a look at her ult very quickly, this is just going to apply freeze and do a lot of damage, so that's nice to have as well. So a lot of CC coming from her, a lot of damage. This is kind of like 2 birds with 1 stone. So yeah, really happy that she's in the game. She's definitely going to progress a lot of accounts, including mine. So that is pretty much it for her skills. Did I talk about her support skill? Basically just like when freeze lands, or like when a first hit lands, then it freezes and then creates a shield. So I think I might have talked about that already, but that's pretty straightforward. Then moving into her artifacts, there's like a couple different things you could do here. Right now I have the demon set applied just for the power gauge acquisition, but if we're not going to go demon set, there's probably one other set that's pretty good as well, which is just like the ultimate skill damage set. So you could use the almighty set here, or the 1-hit kill, in other words. So this is a good set, or the demon set. One of these is probably going to be your go-to, or maybe the crit damage set maybe is a third option. So you could go toughness for the hard leather, but I'd say that's like third. So I'd probably go like, these are pretty equal tied. Maybe the ultimate skill damage is a little bit better, but really up to you guys. And then yeah, the crit is last. Then we can take a look at what she scales off of as well. So pretty straightforward here. You're just looking for mostly like attack and crit hit rates. We can see what I was able to get for her. So I got about 40% crit. I do have to work on this a little bit just to get it to 50, but I do have a good amount of crit hit damage. So when she does crit, she's gonna, you know, deal some blows here. and make a big impact on the team. And then we can also look at maybe just like some of the individual stats really quick. So I just have like attack and crits. I have attack and crits. I have attack. I have more attack and crit hit damage on the boots. And then, oh, I guess I didn't mention the right-hand side yet, but I have Viridescent. I think that this is just like one of the better sets in the game. If you're not going to go Viridescent, you could just go like a damage set. So maybe like the Expert set is okay, or like the Red Eye, but I think the Viridescent's just a little bit better. So it's up to you guys on that. But again, yeah, just like crits, attack, that's basically the name of the game here. So pretty straightforward. For the most part. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much a guide for her artifact skills and weapons. So let's go ahead and hop into a playtest here. I'll do the Encore mission like I said earlier. She's of course also good in Battlefield of Trials, but I think the Cerberus is kind of the one where everyone wants to see. I could do 3 keys, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So this is my lineup for now, but it could be changed around a little bit, but yeah, we'll get it started. And of course I have Sayo, so we'll be using her as well. So we're gonna switch to her. Oh, not a great start actually, that's okay. We're gonna start now. So wow, that just almost did like 8% of Cerberus's health bar right there. So now our stack should be fairly built up. Getting ult here. And yeah, I mean, we're just shredding Cerberus. Like, now another thing that you guys should be focusing on that I'm not really doing right now is getting his break bar down. So try to get the break bar down. Just Sayo here. I don't like this camera perspective, it's kind of nice. Okay, we dodged that one. Get hit by that. Just trying to get the break bar down here so we can see what the actual damage is without the break bar. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch back. Do that. A little bit of this. So yeah, I mean, this is going by. He's invulnerable right now. Wait a second. Okay, let's go ahead and ult. So yeah, we're shredding for the most part here. Just gotta push that. Oh, the one thing that I forgot to mention is she does consume a good amount of mana here, so I just realized I'm out of, I'm actually out of mana. But I mean, the fight's pretty much over at this point, so we've done the majority of the damage, it's just a matter of cleaning this up. So, yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Just gonna tie this up here with an ult. That should pretty much be over here. There it is. So I'll be also trying to, once I get her like A2 and level the weapon up again, I'll probably be able to do the next tier of Cerberus. So that's tier 8 handled pretty easily for the most part. And yeah, I think that I can get to probably tier 10 soon as well with ALICIA. So she's very key for this fight as well as many others in the game. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments, or if you have any feedback, any ideas. I'm definitely open to that. I'm not shy from criticism at all. In fact, I encourage it just to make the videos a little bit better over time. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.